This video is to show you how to format your website page to make it look more custom, not so generic and boring, and look like a kind of do-it-yourself page. You're going to utilize the tools that we have built into Qubit to make you look like a professional web designer, not just a web designer but a graphic designer as well, utilizing some of our graphics that are free to you, as well as some of the tools that are built into the editor. So we're going to go to the About Us page, and I'm just going to wipe out everything that's on there now, and then we're going to go to our Word document or whatever word processing program we use to write the text. Of course, you can use Qubit to do that as well, but I'm never going to paste directly into Qubit. As you've learned from other editors or from other videos, you're going to go into Paste from Word. So you click the Paste from Word button and then just paste, which is Control V or Command V if you're on a Mac. Hit Insert, and it places the text in there where you want it to be. And I'm going to start formatting the text to appear the way I want it to appear. Get rid of any unnecessary spaces. And then, so basically what I want to do is make this text look better than just a page full of text. We're going to add some images. We're going to add some effects to the text. We're going to add some boldness, change some fonts, font sizes and colors. We're going to put some bullets in, and add some graphical elements that we're going to get from Site Tech Support. So first thing we want to do is kind of analyze the page message a little bit and make a determination of what we want to enhance and bring extra attention to. So first thing I see is this text probably should be bold. We should probably make it larger. I'm going to go ahead and make it an H tag, which is also known as a heading tag. I'm going to make it a heading 2. Actually, I need to break these up. And basically these are all similar text. What I want to do is remove some of the extra, or I want to separate them so that this can be recognized as a separate form. So I'm going to highlight this here. I'm going to make it an H2 tag, and notice it has a drop shadow on it. Depending on your template, you may or may not have shadows throughout the site. They may look different than this, but this is how H2 tags look in the template that I've chosen here. So notice that the only thing that changed the style was that line of text. Main reason is because I've separated them by just simply hitting delete and putting them all on the same line, and then hitting return, which does a complete separation between this set of paragraph text and this set of paragraph text. So that way I have a separation, and I can change this to an H tag, and I can keep this as regular text. So I'm going to scroll down here, do the same thing here. Basically I'm just putting my cursor at the end of the paragraph and then hitting delete, which removes all the extra spacing afterwards, and then I hit enter and or return, and it will separate the lines there for me. I'm going to do the same thing here, return, and then I'm going to do the same thing here, return, so that I have separated area. Now I can highlight this, and I'm going to make this kind of a large message. I'm going to make it an H2 as well, and I'm going to center it. And then, of course, just because you set an H2 tag for something doesn't necessarily mean it has to stay that font size. You can actually go down in font size to make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to make it 24, and so that makes the text kind of break up a little bit, so it's a little bit less less repetitive of just text everywhere. Of course, I want to make the change to the font color, so I'm going to go with maybe a blue, and now what I'm going to do is insert an image. I want to put an image over to the right side here, so I'm going to click on the top left corner and hit Insert Image. Of course, I want to probably find one in my gallery. And let's go with a simple one. Let's just go with this picture here. So we take that image, and then we want to make it a click to enlarge. So we click this create thumbnail, and then we choose I'm going to choose large. So it makes it a little bit smaller. and I'm going to make it right justified, so I click the little insert edit image button, and I'm going to click on appearance. I'm going to set the alignment, click the appearance tab up here. I'm going to set the alignment to right, and as you see with the example here, that's going to make text wrap around the left and the bottom. So I'm going to hit update, and notice that they're touching. The photo and the text are pretty close, a little bit too close for me. So what I'm going to do is add an effect to it, which will also put a margin on it. I want to put a drop shadow on this. So I click the photo, then I click Photo Effects, and then I just put a border with, I'll just go with the framed with drop shadow. It puts it in a frame, puts a drop shadow on it. Now it's still touching the edges, so what I'm going to do is click the picture and then click the Insert Edit Image button to get to the value of it, the Appearance tab, and I'm going to set a horizontal padding or horizontal spacing of 20 pixels. And then as you add values here, it starts applying all the styles down here. So you'll see margin left and margin right. Well, I don't really want a margin right, so I'm actually going to take that down to just 0. And then I hit update. So that way it'll align to the right, but it'll give me a good margin of 20 pixels from the text to the end of the image on the left. So doing that gives us a nice looking picture. It makes it click to enlarge when they click on it, and it puts a shadow and a border on it, so my boring picture doesn't look so boring anymore. So after that, then I want to make these bullets, because these are bullet points of what what's under the title here. So what I'm going to do is highlight all this text, and then I'm going to click the bullet unordered list, which is bullets, and then of course that's the first one for you. So what I'm going to do is hit backspace and enter, down, backspace and enter. Basically I'm just bringing that sentence back to the original line it was on, and then hitting enter so that it would make it a bullet, so it recognizes it as a new bulleted item. So there I've got my 5 bullets, which helps make that a little different there. And then I want to insert a banner. Probably going to put the banner probably right after the bullet. So if I hit enter once, I'm going to be able to type in another one, but if I hit enter one more time, it exits the bullet, removes the last bullet, and lets you insert an image there. So right here, I want the banner to be centered, so I'm going to hit the center button so that the banner will be placed right there. Although I just realized I don't have a banner, so I'm going to have to go find one, or I'm going to have to design one. Not everyone's a graphic designer, so you have the ability to utilize sitetechsupport.com banners. So we've got all kinds of banners and slogans pre-designed, ready to go. You can pick 1 or 2, insert them in your website. We also have all kinds of buttons and graphic elements to utilize. So I'm going to need a divider bar, so I'm going to go ahead and right click that and save image as, and then I'm just going to save it to my desktop there, or I'll save it to my folder for my website. I'll hit save, and then see what else am I going to want to do. I probably want to put we probably accept credit card logos. Let's say for instance I only accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover. So I'm going to hit save image as, save, and then that's probably good enough. Although I need a picture, or I need a banner that's going to say something cool. Let's go to click here for our website banner slogans, and these are organized by color. So you can go down and go for the gray, all the white ones. You can go all the black ones, gold ones. I'm going fast, so you can just see colors. You don't necessarily need to read them all. I'm going to go with the blue one, and we'll go with let's go with this one here. So we'll right click this and save image as, and hit save. Now they're all saved. We just simply go back to our website editor. We go where we want the banner to appear. We put the cursor there, insert image, and then wherever we want the image to appear, which was going to be our main folder, we hit upload, and then choose file. And then notice these 3 that I saved just recently. I'm going to hold shift and select all of them, upload or open. I see the list of images. I click upload to server, Progress bar shows it's finished. I close that window out, and then I click the banner that I want to insert, and it inserts it for me there. And let's say I want to put a divider bar. Let's say I want to put a divider bar right here. I hit enter, insert, and there's the divider bar. And let's say I want to center that. Actually, I want to stretch the width of it a little bit. With this you can stretch it and it's not that bad, but if you start stretching these banners, they don't look as good. So that's that part. Now I hit apply. Now I come back to the front end and refresh, and there's my content. Very professionally designed. I have a nice divider bar graphic to separate these two thoughts. I have the image that clicks to enlarge, and I actually already had that window opened up, so let me click it again, and it opens up on my other screen here, but it basically pops open, and it fits the frame of the window to the size of the image for you automatically. You have your bullets, you have your text there with a nice shadow, and you have your banner and your text that's in a custom color, and that's it. This makes a very boring page very custom and unique and professionally done.